Hybrid family, welcome back to the channel. I know I've been gone for a little while, but now I am officially done with all of my trips for the summer. And now we're going to be breaking in a different type of a video. Before we get into it, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. We are on that grind to 2,000 subscribers. And today we are going to be going over the best promos that came out in Madden 24 since it is June Madden. Now, a lot of the promos that we are getting right now are not on this list. For example, fan appreciation. And to go ahead and give the breakdown of that one, I love that promo. Absolutely love it. But we're only going to go based off on what we have on this tier list today. So, starting off, we have the OGHybridz promo. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to open up MUT.gg just in case I forget what certain promos had to offer. But from what I do remember, OGHybridz had the Megatron. I want to say it had everybody from the Vault as LTDs. So overall, definitely a S tier promo, in my opinion. Granted, we didn't get everybody from last year as LTDs, but for the most part, a lot of those cards definitely had a lot of usability. Now, for the regular AKA promo, I forget who all was in that. I know they're not gonna have the best cards. I want to say right off the top of my head, I remember Madden being one of them. I want to say, I think, or was that OGHybridz? But let's just see. Joe Flacco was the last card we got for that. Okay, so Dan Marino, Aaron Donald was definitely a nice card. DRC, I mean K9, Jay Jettas. We got to remember that this was a beginning of the year promo. So a lot of these cards are not going to be all of that good statistically. But I would say I'll give it, for that time, I don't know if these were the best cards in their position, but I'll give it a B tier. I feel like that's kind of fair enough. Now for all Madden, I am going to give that A. I do remember the Brian Dawkins. We did get Ricky Williams in this promo, which I am still waiting for a Ricky Williams card to come out in Ultimate Legends or something. EA, if you're watching this, please make that happen. So I'll give it, yeah, I'll give it an A tier, even though a lot of those cards, they were good, but the Reggie Whites, the Brian Dawkins, those LTDs during that time were going for so much because they were so hard to pull. Black History promo, we're gonna change this D to straight F tier because we did not have a lot of the best promos. But Black History Month was definitely not one of the good promos this year. I was very disappointed in how they did that promo. So that's my reasoning for that. Now for Blitz. Now Blitz, I want to say we had got the Tank Dales, I want to say we got a Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson. Who else did we get? Puka Nacua, Nolan Smith, Brian Branch. Okay. I'll give it an S tier because a lot of those cards were fun to use. Were they the best at their position when they came out? No. I think I just talked myself out of putting that S tier. Now, Campus Heroes. I want to say both of those promos are gonna be S tier for me. Because in the first release, we had the RG3, we had Bo Jackson, 88 overall, we had Sean Taylor. And then for Campus Heroes 2, who do we have? I remember Marcus Peters, John Runyon. We also had Ricky Williams, Jalen Petre, Calvin Ridley, Marcus Peters. Now, overall, I would say, no, I reckon S tier. Maybe during that time, they weren't still the best cards in their position. But as far as availability, none of those cards was really just overpriced in my opinion. NFL Combine, we're going to have to give that S tier. NFL Combine X Factors, 96 overall Bo Jackson, who was still a top running back in the game, even with the addition of Aiden Hutchinson on defense. Oh my goodness. Unstoppable Forces, Charged Up, X Factors. Cover Athletes, I'll give it an A tier. Only because the promo did not last long. We only got a few weeks of the cover athlete promo, and they didn't really just give us much chances or many chances to go ahead and get the LTD versions of the cover athlete cards. Division Dynasty, most definitely S tier. I may need to add one more tier for like a S++. Yeah, we're gonna do that S++ tier. We're gonna do a little bit of Dragon Ball Z editing right there, and we'll do Combine and Division Dynasty, because those cards right there, Division Dynasties 3, I want to say, best cards in the game. I pretty much have every single card that came out with that promo. Free Agency, I'll give it a C. Wasn't really the biggest fan of that promo, nor did for 90 overalls. They did not get good ability stacks. Now Genkai Force, I ain't gonna front with you, I rock with the promo. The little 90 overalls with the boost and all the anime themed stuff that you had to do. And we also got that Rob Havenstein with 0 AP Secure Protector, Kevin Byard with universal coverage for 0 AP, and you had to charge up for like 3 plays or something like that. And then you had the DK Metcalfs. The list goes on and on. That was a good promo. Now Zero Chills, I'm gonna put them all right here. Now I forget, I think these are Ghost, and the Ghosts were the 93 overalls, so I'll give that an A tier. Definitely good cards. Not gonna say that they are the best. Well, we'll put that in S tier. I'm just now remembering some of the cards that we did get from that. Now the Zero Chill promo with Joe Burrow, Micah Parsons, and somebody else. I forget who all was in that promo. Those were decent. Now this right here, I don't know what promo this is. I know it has something to do with Zero Chill, so I'll just go ahead. I'll give that an A tier as well. Gridiron Guardians, we have Vita Vea, Isaiah Simmons. I give that an S tier for his time. Isaiah Simmons was a good user, especially, I don't know, I forget, was he the safety or was he a linebacker in that promo? Yeah, Isaiah Simmons was a safety. So yeah, I remember this promo. Definitely had a lot of good cards come out in it, including that Teron Armstead. Harvest, I'll give it a C tier. Like, they had some good names and stuff like that, but at that point in time, I felt like they was dragging, like slowing down the pace of what they was giving cards during that time. Headliner promo, I'll give that an A, since that was a good starter off promo. I remember the Kyle Pitts, the JC Jacksons. Hispanic Heritage Month, I'm gonna give it a C, because granted it was good as far as some of the cards you could get, like the Arian Foster, Victor Cruz's and stuff like that, but other than that, pretty lackluster as far as usability of the rest of the cards. Infinite Flux W card art, I will definitely give it points for that, but for the 99 overalls only having 2 discounted ability buckets, and the discounted ability buckets not being the absolute best as far as stack wise, I'm gonna have to go ahead and knock it. Now the regular Legends promo, who did we get out of that? I forget. I remember the Steve Large and the Clay Matthews were the last ones. I would say, like, overall, the Legends promo itself was very lackluster. That may be a hot take. But I'm just gonna say that. Most Feared, nothing really excited me about that. Great cards or whatnot, but nah. NFL Draft, which I'm assuming this is gonna also include draft night players, I'll give that an A tier. They had some good players in that. NFL Honors, trash. None of those cards was usable. I'll give NFL Playoffs definitely a B tier. I'm gonna put Real Deals here. I don't like the packs. Did not like the packs, but I did like the players and also the Showtime X Factors that you were able to get on those players. Ring of Honor, I'll give that an S tier. I still use, or was still using, a lot of the Ring of Honor players from that promo. So overall, Decent promo. Super Bowl belongs in S++ tier. From the cards to the solo challenges to the head-to-head event that we had in house rules or whatnot, probably the best point in time of MUT. I really enjoyed that. Sugar Rush, it'll go into B tier. We got Raheem Mostert. We did get Christian Barmore, Nico Collins, CJ Mosley. Like we had got a good bit of names, but like I said, the same thing with the Sugar Rush promo. I feel like they could have done a little bit better. Not quite good enough to make it into that S tier category. Now, team builders, we'll just give that a B. Obviously, we all know that that's just a placeholder. I'm waiting to see if they're going to do another Team Diamonds release. I don't see why they would, because it is June. So we'll just put that right there. Team of the week was not very much to look forward to. Now, Team of the year is a interesting one. I would still dare to say A tier. I would say the only cards that you really looked forward to was that Fred Warner and Kyle Hamilton. So that's enough said about that. Ultimate Legends, especially now the way that they're doing it, definitely S++ tier. Ultimate Kickoff, I think I remember like the Aaron Rodgers, Juju Smiths. Definitely a decent one. I don't think that was better than the headliners though. Unstoppable promo, I'll give that also an A tier. I'll give that A. Because I remember the Kyle Pitts stayed on my team for a long time from that promo. And lastly, weekly wild cards. I'll give that an A. I feel like the potential was there, but they just didn't capitalize on it. This is probably one of the most jam-packed content years of Madden that I've seen in a while. So I can't really complain from that nature. But yeah, man, this is what I rank all of the promos throughout the year. I mean, yeah, throughout the Madden year. And let's see what they can do in Madden 25. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do hit that like button. Comment down below what was your favorite promo this year. And as always, I love you all tremendously. And until next time, my brothers and sisters, I'm out.